minutes for her speech, and she was 3 minutes 54. Next we had Pinal, and he also had 6 minutes for his icebreaker, and he came in at 5:07. And finally we had Denise, who had 7 minutes for her speech, and she came right up to the time she had at 6 minutes 55. Oh, wow. That's great.
So if I could ask everyone if you could vote now, and again for our guests, you've got some forms on your chair you should have. And at the bottom of the form, there's something that says ballot best speaker. So if you just write who you thought was the best speaker, and obviously all of our guests, all of our members, if you can do the same. And we can see, we can find out later who will win the best speaker award for tonight.
Oh, there we go.
And while you're doing that, normally we have 4 speakers, but today one of our speakers dropped out and we didn't have anyone on the reserve list. So something that might be good for all of you to do is have a speech written and keep it in reserve. And then when we have a situation like this where someone drops out, then you can just give your, if you've already got a speech written, then you can just deliver your speech. So I would urge everyone to have a speech waiting, can be delivered in a situation like this. And you may notice on the back of the agendas today, there is a space here for the next 3 meetings. You can put down what you would like to do if you want to take a position in one of the next 3 meetings as a functionary or as a speaker or whatever that might be. And there's various other information on the back of the forms as well that you can have a look at later on. Okay, have we done all the voting? Fantastic. Okay, we're now about to get into one of the most fun parts of the night, which is the table topics. And our table topics master is Nitesh. And Nitesh. Yeah, Nitesh. Nitesh has, as I asked him obviously the same question, and he said that his best birthday present was as a 4-year-old. And all the parents here will really understand this one. It was his 4-year-old, sorry, not as a 4, when his 4-year-old child wished him happy birthday for the first time. Aww. So please hear it from Nitesh.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guys. The purpose of table topics, just especially for the new members here, that one has to learn the skill of impromptu speaking. And this helps us in learning in our social lives as well as in our professional lives. I would like to give an example of my personal experience. When I started my career maybe 12 years before, and it was just the 2nd year of my career, and I happened to be in a meeting with my executive director. I was not supposed to be in that meeting, but somehow my boss told me to come to the meeting. And I thought, I'm just supposed to sit in the meeting in a corner, and nobody's going to ask me anything. But when the meeting started, it was a project review meeting. And the meeting started, and the executive director says, okay, this is the issue, and I want that everyone in this room should give me a view on this. And let's start from this corner. And I was sitting in that corner, and I was foxed, totally foxed. I don't remember what I said, even now, and even after, because I think I spoke for 30 seconds, and I don't know what I spoke. And somehow, I knew a lot about the problem, but somehow I could not collect the thoughts which was required at that time just to say for the 30 seconds. And then, at that time I realized, how good that skill could be. So coming back to the table topics today, what I have done is, I have, on the topics of, for today's topic, I am a Cancerian myself. And I don't know if anyone is Cancerian in the room, but he or she will agree that Cancerians are daydreamers. And I also daydream. I dream about, sometimes if I'm free, I'll dream about, like, if I were, become a celebrity, or if I have to go to south of France, like Peter, sometimes to drive around in a car, because I can't drive. Yeah. And so I've chosen topic very similar. So I will just give a hint also that with each of the question it will be I were. So if I were. So it will give us a little bit of feeling to everyone. And just to set the rules for the table topics, for each of the topic, when I will read out the topic and then I will call the name. And for each topic, we have 2 minutes to finish the topic. So at it starts from 1 minute. At 1 minute, the green light will come. At 1.5 minutes, the amber light will come. And at 2 minutes, the red light will come. So one has to finish the topic in 15 seconds after the 2 minutes, at max. So I will start with my topics today. And I will read the first topic and then call the name for the person. So my first topic today is, if you were to go back in time and talk to yourself as 10-year-old, what advice you will give it to yourself? And I would like to call Sina for that.